The weather pattern is about to flip upside down as we move into the Thanksgiving time frame. Colder air, snow chances, and even rain chances all mixed in throughout the next 15 days. Join me on today's video. We're going to take a dive into what forecast models are showing and talk about what to expect and what you shouldn't expect around the holiday season. Before we start, let's go ahead and hear from Chandler with today's sponsor.
Today's daily video sponsor is A-Class Construction and Restoration. A-Class Restoration and Construction is fully licensed and insured in the state of Michigan. They are Michigan Storm Chasers partner in the Northwest Michigan area. They service Northwest Michigan from Traverse City down to Muskegon and all the area in between. They specialize in roofing, siding, gutters, windows and doors, custom metal, and painting. Their contact information will be linked in the video description down below, or you can visit their Facebook page. Make sure to tell them that Michigan Storm Chasers sent you. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Chandler, for that. Let's go ahead and dive into the forecast. I want to first start by saying we have a pattern flip that is being shown and has been shown for many days on forecast models with a lot of hype out there. I'm sure you've probably seen it on Facebook especially. All these graphics and pretty colors being thrown out there that scream, oh, huge cool down or huge snow, Thanksgiving, holiday, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and take a break from all that and let's go ahead and talk reality here. What are we actually going to expect around that time frame? What I can tell you, based on today's model, it's a toss-up. Could be some rain, could be some nothing, could be some snow. But I will say confidence is increasing in two things: a more active pattern and colder temperatures incoming. So it all starts with this weekend. We have a couple systems off to our south, maybe a slight rain shower in certain areas of Michigan, southern Michigan, overnight tonight into Saturday morning. Not a huge deal. Then we have another system passing up to our north in the UP. Could be, again, a couple rain showers up there for Saturday. Not a huge deal. Into next week, Sunday, dry. Monday, dry. System 1 begins to work our way right around Tuesday. And this is going to be the start of what could be that pattern flip you're talking about on social media. A lot of hype around it. This is what's going to spark the pattern flip. As this system pulls its way north and develops, behind it, cold air will rush down from Canada, and cold air rushing down will usher in cold temperatures. We see it every year. Every time frame around this Thanksgiving time frame, we're going to see this pattern flip, especially into December, especially. So it's happening a bit early, sure, but this is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, next Wednesday here. Do take note, rain for us in Michigan being shown currently. On the north side of that and on the back side of that, we could have some snow showers. So take that into consideration. Lake effect snow is possible behind this system as current models show. Confidence is actually increasing in lake effect snow, but I do think the system will start as rain because there's a lot of warm, moist air being brought up from the Gulf with this system, as these systems tend to do. A lot of moisture there, but it's all warm. So you have to be on the north side of the system, center right there. Above that, cold air. Below that, warm air. It's simple meteorology. Now, as it moves off into the Thanksgiving time frame, lake effect snow showers will be ongoing, or at least should be ongoing with models showing this, all throughout Thanksgiving. So lake effect belts, be alert. Lake effect belts, West Michigan, northern lower, most of the UP, perhaps parts of Huron County and Nathoma, Michigan as well. Be alert. Thanksgiving and Friday after Thanksgiving could be lake effect snow showers ongoing. Accumulations not known yet, but likely going to accumulate in terms of inches for portions of the state at very least. Okay. The big story is the temperature pattern behind this. Like we talked about 2 minutes ago. Cold air rushes in from Canada. We're going to look at this in a visual perspective here. There's our warm air throughout the next couple of days. Warm air is in 40s and 50s. The yellows are about 50s or so. Orange is 60s and 70s. Up here in Michigan, we're solidly in the 40s and 50s. But as this system passes through, all this red up here in Canada is that cold air that gets ushered in behind that system and impacts Michigan. Now, it's not a huge, significant cool down, but we're going to go from the 40s and 50s down into the 20s and 30s. So it's going to be a typical winter feel out there, so to speak, but nothing significant. It's not going to drop us into the wind chills below zero, nothing like that. expected, but it does shift us back down to reality. So here is your next 15 days of temperatures here. We're going to start, like I said, the weekend and next week, 40s and 50s based out of Lansing here. But then that cold front hits around the Thanksgiving time frame. It drops us into the 30s for a few days. But then we're seeing a resurgence back up into the 50s, perhaps even a 60-degree stat if the worst or best case scenario is played out there. And that is because, flip back about 5 minutes ago, active pattern is starting. Models are showing after this Thanksgiving system, another system comes through right around the weekend time frame, and then early next week, an even larger system comes through and develops, and that will bring our temperatures perhaps up warm enough for mostly rain, but also take note the north side of that system, as current tracked, is impacting the UP with a mix of freezing rain, sleet, as well as snow further north there. So perhaps a second system to watch after Thanksgiving, but the overall pattern here and the overall takeaway should be an active weather pattern is developing, and this is going to be the start of it. So perhaps a roller coaster rebound after this Thanksgiving time frame. Going back to temperatures here. Again, dropping off, going back up, and then after the system comes through, same thing applies. If this system for the first part of December 1st to be exact, we're looking at a secondary lake effect snow shot behind it. But again, most of Michigan is shown to be in the warm sector for that as well. So it starts as rain, backside cold air rushes in from Canada, Arctic blast hits, and all of a sudden we're getting lake effect snow. So if that's going to be the case, we'll see. It's 10 days out, 15 days out, nothing locked in stone, but confidence is increasing in active pattern developing, number one, and with the active pattern, roller coaster temperatures with colder air, shots of colder air mixed in. Okay. Beyond that, going into the first week of December, the active pattern mania continues with another system being shown. This time is snow for Michigan, but then after that, it just continues the active pattern train. So putting it all together here, we're seeing the active pattern. So is the CPC, the Climate Prediction Center based out of Norman, Oklahoma. Colder temperatures are forecast 6 to 10 day period here for pretty much the entire northern half of the U.S. In addition to that, above average precipitation. 8 to 14 day, below average temperatures, as well as above average precipitation. So they're seeing the exact same thing we are. Cooler pattern, more active pattern, likely to be snow chances mixed in there, but don't fall for the hype just yet. Could it snow a lot? For certain areas, sure, lake effect can be significant, but in terms of big, large synoptic snow systems, confidence in that, any particular case right now, extremely low. We're not going to get a foot of snow with one system at the current thinking, at current time here. So pause the brakes on the hype train. You guys will have all the information you need right here, Michigan Storm Chasers. So keep it tuned in here, guys. We got you covered. No matter if we get snow or not, we got you with a no hype approach. So keep it tuned in. We'll keep you guys completely updated as we get new data. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys Saturday evening for the holiday train coverage. Look forward to doing it for you guys. I'll see you guys Saturday evening here on YouTube, Facebook, X, and Twitch. Ryan signing off. You guys enjoy your weekend.